Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for Libra for December 2020. I'm going to do something a little bit different and hopefully you will like this. Please give me your feedback in the comments, and if you do like the reading and it resonates for you, please like and subscribe. First off, for those that are new to my channel, thank you very much for stopping by, and hopefully this will be something that inspires you or enables you to glean a little insight into the month ahead for December. And for those that are my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Always appreciate your time and attention. So I'm going to start off first and foremost with the fortune reading cards. So what I have here is fire and cracker. So fire starts out as letting go of emotional upheaval and embracing the renewal of the present. So what I was able to pick up basically from overall from the reading, and I'll be giving this as a very it'll be a synopsis and it'll be a very short read, but there's a strong energy of passion. There's anger that's coming through here for the month of December, but only a short bit of anger, and certainly there's a lot of creativity and inspiration that's also coming through. I felt for some of you there was also some kind of worry over a child. There was also someone that was causing some problems for you in the month of December, but again, a very short-lived tower moment. And I don't feel this is a big surprise. I feel this is somebody that has, appeared throughout several months of, your readings. But there's, possibly a new dynamic that needs to take place for the period of December and onward. But also, there was also some kind of burning passion. And again, this could be, in a love situation or in some kind of a business realm. But passion project is basically what, this card really represents. And again, a lot of fire, a lot of emotional intensity behind a particular issue or situation or person. But also, I did feel that there was more of an ambitiousness that was coming through in December. And I also felt it was a time of letting things go that are hindering your progress so that you can rejuvenate yourself. So there was also a lot of positive energy around you. And again, that came through with the cracker card. So positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. And that was also a very significant resonating energy throughout all of the cards, was this good fortune of some sort that was coming through, and lots of abundance. So again, lots of positive energy around you. I feel new people are coming into your life. You're putting up a lot of boundaries and I don't want to say cutting people out, but I think there is definitely, you're being very restrictive in who it is that you're allowing into your life at this time. I feel there's some trust issues surrounding you. But you still have lots of positive energy to move forward and, kind of rebirth yourself, so to speak. I feel that you are becoming empowered again, and because you're feeling more empowered and you're standing in your own strength and conviction and values and belief system, it doesn't have to be an overtly loud, period for you, but definitely it is a period where you are appearing more attractive to others, or they're seeing you differently. They're seeing you, in a place where you are coming into your own. They're not really maybe quite sure they want to accept that, but you are in a place where you are, people are a little more curious about you. I feel that you are moving ahead into places where, as I said, new friendships are coming through. You're kind of attracting your own tribe now that is, people that you're resonating with that have a better understanding of where you're heading. And so you're also in the right place at the right time. Maybe you're having the right conversations with people online, but either way, or maybe you're meeting people in a grocery store, whatever it might be for you, there is definitely some kind of new connections that are starting here. There are promotions, there's money that are also coming through. And again, this could also speak to, for some of you, financial winnings that are also coming through to the forefront. So not for everybody. But I feel that I'm speaking to, again, 3 different groups of Libras here. We've got those that are actually waiting on some kind of financial, some financial means coming through, whether it's a check as a last check that was coming through from a job and you're waiting on that, or if it is some kind of money that's coming through from some kind of hierarchical corporate atmosphere, whether it's taxation or whether it's a legal entity of some sort. And then again, for others of you, there's just a little bit of extra luck here for you to bring in that extra bit of money. But either way, you know, it can be also about documents that you filed and you didn't know whether or not you were going to get something, and it's actually arriving. It's actually going to come through. But either way, there's some kind of surprise element around this money coming through for all of you. Again, it's either surprise on the date that it comes through, or surprise on the amount that comes through, or surprise that you even got it. But there's some kind of element of surprise. And I feel for some of you, this money that's coming through will be more along the lines of you know, toward the end of December for the majority, and then for others of you, there may be even a residual into the beginning weeks of January. But I still feel there's notification of some sort that's coming through for the month of December for those that do have to wait. So it's not that you're just going to continue to wait. There's going to be some notification, whether it's an email or a communication by phone or whatever it is, or by letter. There's some kind of communication that will let you know that there is movement. I also feel in November, for those of you that are still waiting on that money, that there is some kind of notification that's coming through for November to let you know that either more documents had to be filled, or some additional information wasn't completed properly, or something that, you know, lets you know that everything is still in motion. So there was a delay in the month of November, and of course I'm doing this reading in November, so I feel that there is that delay to the money. But again, for most of you, it's coming toward the end of December, or toward that, you know, first week-ish or so of January. Okay, so the next cards out, these are the Quantum Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. So we've got the Vast Universe, we've got Increase, we've got a Creative Endeavor, we've got Decrease, Discovery, Present Power, Joyous Fun, Back and Forth, and Deserving. And of course, landing on Happy Success as the end card is pretty good. So, okay, so to start with, the Vast Universe, I mean, you're definitely getting some kind of spiritual guidance. I feel you're extremely intuitive during this period of December. There's a lot more insight that's coming through, especially for those of you that are working on creative projects. But either way, you know, Spirit is continuing to bring in blessings for you for the month of December. There are signs of abundance that are coming through, I feel, on a multitude of levels, not just in terms of money. I feel that there is abundance that's coming through on, you know, as I say, new connections. I feel that something is bringing about new levels of happiness for you. You know, you're enjoying your work more, maybe because you have more time. But either way, there's multiple levels or layers of abundances coming through, and it's making you feel more connected to perhaps people, place, or things, but you're more connected on some level because it's giving you an overall sense of calm and happiness outside of that one tower moment, which will be, you know, further in. But overall, there's a sense of calmness or happiness, and you're feeling fairly adjusted here. So, again, I did feel that you were going to be fairly stable for the month of December in terms of finance and, you know, your overall happiness. You will have enough for the season, albeit I feel you're going to be more conservative during this time, and I think that's just more to do with the situation at hand for the world. But I feel that that's just your mindset at this time, is just to be much more conservative. I don't feel that you're taking things for granted. I feel that you're actually in a cycle of, as I say, financial increase, where you can actually see that things are coming closer. You know something is on the upswing, and so you're feeling more comfortable, but you're still being conservative in the way that you behave. So whether it actually comes through again for December or just the news of that money, either way, you're going to get to know that it's still in the works, and that you have some awareness of those monies. It's just not clear on, again, there's an unexpected nature around either the amount or the date that comes through, or if you were going to get it at all. It's coming, but it's still, for all of you, it's just an unexpected quality around it. So It is also a time I feel where, again, for some of you, this is money that's coming through from a legal matter, or as I said, some kind of last check from a job that you've left, and I feel for some of you it's an actual career change, and so you've taking up this creative endeavor, and doing an actual career change. For others of you, you're still waiting on a job opportunity, which opportunity is coming through for the month of December. So, but I did feel that, for those that are, waiting on that windfall of money or that unexpected bit of money, it still is a lucky time for you to do small games of chance. I'm not saying go big. I'm saying small games of chance, because there is still, an extension of monies that can be gained through other means other than typical work situations. So for most, I feel there's an element of surprise, as I said, with regards to the amount or the timing, but there is still opportunities that are coming outside of that. So for those that are shifting for the new opportunities, because the universe is shifting it in your favor, it's really new jobs, new opportunities that are coming through for those that planned and focused their attention on getting a job. So they put out the resumes, they did the footwork, they tried to connect with whoever it is that they needed to connect with to make that happen. But for others, there's still further expansions at work. And this expansion is more perhaps entrepreneurial, or based around a creative endeavor of some sort. But it's a broader range of areas that expansion is taking place. So it has yet to open up, but there will be opportunity and movement and growth once you make a decision to actually take the action forward. But I will say that for those of you that were vacillating and unsure about what direction you were going to go, that is part of that expansion. That is part of the growth factor that's coming through, because you are getting the insight, so you're not stuck. So again, because a lot of this stuff is happening sort of under the wire and in a little quieter ways, waiting for money is sort of a quiet, seemingly inactive time, trying to figure out, even though I feel you figured it out now, you're actually taking action in December. You're doing the small steps, incremental steps toward the goal still. For those that are moving in a career advancement, or moving into a new career, onto a new career path, that kind of thing. That, again, may seem like you're not seeing great advancements in the month of December, so it may feel like not much is changing, but in actual fact, a lot is changing. So again, it may not seem like a life-changing month in December, but I feel that you're coming to terms with many issues or energies that you're processing through about the year ahead. And so you're still working incrementally toward the bigger picture. And although I also feel you are increasing your energy for the month of December, I do feel that the energy is more kind of leaps and bounds. So it's like bursts of energy versus that consistent energy. So I feel you're making progress, but it's more in little bursts. So I feel this is a month where you can take advantage of productive growth, in your life in a way that you will benefit more generally. So again, you're not specifically, even though you are focusing on this creative endeavor or you're focusing on getting the job, I feel that on a broader level, you actually have some productive growth that's taking place on multiple layers here. Even though, again, it may not feel like you're making leaps and bounds and you don't necessarily feel these monumental changes, they are still changes nonetheless. So I feel you've moved past some of that figuring it out stage now that you're into December, and it's more about you may still have some elements that you have to work through, to keep you going ahead or going forward. But the action that you're taking in December is more specific now. So I feel you have made some solid realizations that are allowing for actual efficiency and working towards your goals. And so your energy is likely to be improving, also with that momentum, because you are able to, get these short bursts of productivity happening. So the cards speak to opportunities and a gift of increase. Sorry, I've got these out of order here. So there was, oh, sorry, back to the card of increase here. So again, it was also that that card of increase that I felt was, it's slow to manifest, but I feel the delays, were to your benefit. So it's better that there was a delay because something may have thwarted a certain amount of money, or taken it completely right off track. But I feel the delays were not anticipated. But again, there's still jobs that are coming through. For those of you that have put out the resumes, there's definitely opportunities. Somebody's going to be calling for sure. It feels like there's, again, more money overall. And for those that are entrepreneurial, I feel there's advancement in some way. So again, maybe that's in relation to somebody coming through, this person, this teacher, this friend, this new relationship, but somebody that's going to help to center you around abundance or financial increase in the workspace. So I feel that you're also really enjoying whatever that project is that you're undertaking, or that work, that job that you're moving into. For others, again, that are not seeking a job opportunity, because of a consideration to a career change, you'll find opportunities surfacing in how you're going to be bringing about those changes. So figuring out your next steps, they'll be in sight. Those answers will start to come forward. So you'll actually be able to see the direction now in which you can go with it. So whatever the source of the images or the visions or the dreams or the daydreams or the flashes of insight that are coming through for the month of December, this is, and I do feel that's what's happening for the month of December. I feel that some of these ideas that ring true from either a book or a random thought or something that somebody said, things that you can't let go, there's a reason to explore that. So you are being asked to take some kind of action. Sorry, I had some of these out of order here. But you are being asked to take some kind of action to take that opportunity. So, so that you can actually, you have the job, you go into the job, you gain, the paycheck. You have to actually act on the job. So even if it does come forward for you, it is something that you're being asked to, to move forward on. Or to take some kind of action in some way. So there's a few scenarios here. Okay, so again, even though you're discovering also a sense of yourself and a stronger empowerment, I also, and insight and creativity and all of those things coming forward, I did feel with the card of decrease, again, for just a few scenarios, this isn't for everybody, but there's a decrease or changes that are likely to be coming through in the realm of a discussion at the point, at this point. So it's whatever this is, it's about a discussion. That I don't feel it's something that's taking place in the month of December, but there's a discussion about either a child leaving or someone departing. It could speak to a change in careers, and again, an opportunity that still feels to be coming through, but for the majority, I feel it's something separate from what you were previously doing. So the decrease is in the shift from something being moved out of the way, something changing to bring in something new and more positive for you. So I feel either there, in terms of a person, and I do feel that there is a person that's coming through for some of you, and again, this could be the person who's departing, or at least there is some sense of you're considering this in your mind, that you feel one way or another about this person, and there's some kind of a clash of personalities with I feel it's a very emotional water sign. Or that there's a sense of something coming into your head that, you need to stand up for yourself. But, I mean, this could be a father figure. This could represent a person of authority. This could be somebody who is quite, who's more mature, but I feel very childlike in a lot of ways. Or immature in a lot of ways. So this could represent somebody who's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel this is a person who's prone to manipulation or drama and outbursts. They could be very controlling, that kind of thing. Maybe harsh with words, but either way, you're getting your power back and you're taking control of those changes in your life in December. So I feel that even though someone is showing up deeply hurt, I feel that the divine is actually intervening to let you know that there is something that will come through for the month of December by way of a new opportunity or a gift or something abundant that makes you feel happy and empowered, that you can actually make a difference in the way that you feel. So it's helping you to feel stronger. And again, that can be by way of cutting out people or situations that you feel were holding you back or draining your time and energy, or people that weren't supportive, or were critical or underhanded, or whatever it might be for you. Because there is some trust issues here, but I feel that there's just a lot more boundaries around you and someone else, or around a few others, and so I feel that you're operating much more independently here. You are operating much more independently here with present power, in some way. So something is presenting as being able to, you're taming something from the past here. And by taming that thing from the past, these beasts, these things that are holding you back, I feel that you're actually able to empower yourself, as I mentioned, and find a stronger sense of self, which increases your happiness because it's affecting your attitude, and you're actually, lightening your load here. You're feeling a lot more carefree. You feel like you've conquered yourself, or your bad habits, or your negative mindset, or you feel like you've got this epiphany and you're able to move forward. But I feel that you've conquered this person who was obstructing you in some way, and you feel like you've regained your control enough to say, "Hey, enough is enough. This is where things need to stop. You need to." You need to control your behavior, or control your actions, or whatever it is, and so that you're able to start looking toward the future because you've got more energy now. There's less reserve, there's more energy with this. You feel like you're more inspired. You're ready now to move forward because you're standing in your own power. You spoke up for yourself, and there's a sense of something bringing about a reason to celebrate here all around. So again, that could also be that there's money that's coming through from a last check from a job or a corporation, or maybe it's government, but there's a sense of justice around it as well. And there's a Taurus energy, a legal matter, tax issue, anything like that sort of revolves around the sense of what's coming through here. So something that you relate a deep change, at a visceral level, that allows for powerful movement so that you can move past this difficult time. Is taking place in the month of December. So I feel you're also getting, as I said, a deeper sense of yourself here. With this card, you're getting that, you've got strong intuition here. You're going to find something is going to be stopped because the energy of the universe is coming through to redirect. And I feel that for some of you, it's that devil energy of a Capricorn that's coming through, because there is a tower moment in December. As I said, it's not a major consequence, but certainly there's some arguments or difficulty that will draw you in. It's drawing attention to that tower moment. So there's a need to let go of an old pattern or a way in which you're dealing with someone or yourself. So again, it could be a Capricorn energy, someone who's self-centered or dominant, or just an unhealthy bond of codependency. It could be yourself that's angry, or this person is an angry person. But whether this is something relating around excessive worry, or if it's someone who's controlling or has limiting, or it's your own limiting beliefs, or just some kind of toxic instability of some sort, I feel that, there's those attachments, that energy around those attachments are things that are diverting you back and forth away from your plan. So that difficult energy must be released to propel you forward. And that's why the universe is bringing in the tower moment to, to cause you to draw attention to the issues so that you either deal with them differently, or you put some boundaries around the person and allow them to heal and separate for a while, whatever the situation is, but it needs to be dealt with differently. And again, that could also speak to the teacher that's coming through here. There is a teacher, there is someone that's coming through to guide you or who aids you in your pursuits, so that you're able to move in this new direction. But again, this could also be that new relationship that's coming through, as you know, and you are someone who is deserving. So, you know, you have reached, as I said, there was a, which will come forward here later, but there is a 9, meaning you've ended a cycle here. So there's lessons that have been learned here, and so you are deserving. You're ready to move on to something new because you've come to a certain realization. And this card is really letting you know that that new relationship or that new teacher or that person who's coming in to help you with your pursuits is someone who's going to be very instrumental in, you know, in again a new love connection, or in a business relationship or a partnership, or in counsel. So there's more than one card as well that spoke to this new relationship of some sort that's coming through, but there's also an indicator of a female confidant that may be assisting you with family issues, because I feel there is, maybe that was relating around the child, not sure, but again, there's some element of family issues and a female confidant that is assisting you with that. So someone is coming in that is also, again, for others of you, that's well connected. And this person is not only well connected, but they will eventually connect you. And so there is, and they may even be giving you financial advice. So some sort of all around new energy, happenstance kind of meeting with someone, or just starting to connect with somebody online that you seem to resonate with, or who is taking interest in your ideas, that kind of thing. Somebody from your tribe, so to speak. So there is definitely a reason for happy success here, and a reason to celebrate, because with the 8, there is, you know, you're walking away from things that no longer, you know, were things that were burdensome. You've actually been able to move past it now. You know, it's a card of balance, regaining balance. Okay, so we also have the, we've got the sacral chakra. These ones are the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So sacral chakra, we've got material harvest, and we've also got third eye chakra. Okay, so starting with the sacral chakra, the first card out here talks about, it can speak to your passions, it can speak to the heart center, you know, your sexuality, whether or not you're physical or creative, but there's a tension around your emotions during the month of December, you know, as well during this time. So, and able to balance that chakra out, you want to do more movement. You want to move things below the waist. You want to, you know, dance or walk or do something, period. Your body is calling out for more movement to be able to balance out this chakra, so that you actually get the energy that you need to be able to convey a message from the heart, or, you know, see more clearly, or be more balanced with your emotions, that kind of thing. We also have the third eye chakra, and this one actually talks about using your intuition and meditation, and, you know, going through with those dreamlike states, those daydreams, those, you know, sleeping visualizations. But it also speaks to, you know, going into nature and walking, or yoga, some kind of movement to help balance these areas as well, but relying more on your intuition and meditation, and again, strong visualizations, and doing things in flow to help bring about a more centered, grounded nature, to help you restore as well as to resolve issues in the month of December. We also have material harvest. We're almost to the end here. And so material harvest is a card of endings, as I said, with the number 9 here. And definitely it is about you wrapping something up, but you're also about to gain some kind of reward. So it involves something profitable, something that has potential with the fruits here. And it is also wisdom and self-sufficiency that's coming through here. So you've got the, you know, looking at the halo of light above, there is a sense of wisdom, and again, there's self-sufficiency, there's mastery, a level of mastery that's coming through here in December. So in other words, something that you did well. You filled out all the documents, you did everything that you were supposed to do, and now you're allowing for that energy to transform into something. So it is becoming the fruits of the labor, it is becoming, you know, abundance, it is becoming monetary wealth. It's that energy has become something of importance to you, or of relevance to you. So it has a sense of independence. There's a sense of independence. And again, with the pink and the heart chakra, all of those things kind of come through with overall abundance. But again, a level of mastery. So you have completed some kind of a lesson, you've learned something, and you feel you have a pretty good understanding of where things are and how things are moving forward. So again, there was a lot of relationship energy there that I mentioned. I felt with the, the man holding a heart, as well as the door to romance and the magician in the mirror, the thinking man, attachment. I feel there's codependency. There's, the storm warning with the tower, woman holding a coin. There's definitely energy coming through that revolves around a relationship of sorts. I do feel that there may be some indecision, though, around, again, with that back and forth energy about a creative endeavor or about, allowing someone new to come into your world here. But either way, you need to release some of that negative energy to be able to move forward and manifest. And there's a period of reflection here that you're going through. So again, reflecting is important, but it's not for answers so much as it is for grounding, is what my feeling is. I feel that you're reflecting to reground and allow yourself to see how far you've come and where you need to go. So I just wanted to reiterate with the Magician card there as well, that is really about you using your true power, and spiritually you're relying on spirit to come through here. You're using all of your talents, your passions, and you're taking the action. It's a powerful time. You are the alchemist, is really what this card is about, transforming these gateways and these difficult times, and you're able to turn them into blessings, so that you're actually able to embrace the intentions that you set out. So you're claiming this and empowering yourself, and you're directing your destiny, and that's really important to remember. Last cards out are the advice cards. So we have, this is the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So we've got Queen of Gabriel, and we've got Three of Gabriel and New Beginnings. So starting with New Beginnings, you're starting a new life here. You're finding your purpose. You're forgiving the past, and you're being much more compassionate in how you review the past. So again, there was the mirror with the reflection. So you're looking back on things, not seeing them as failings, because when you see something as a failing, you oftentimes will stand back, wait, and hold on or hold off until you find all your answers. And by that time, you can never have all your answers to be able to move forward, really. You have to basically go forward with, half of the pieces and try to choose a direction. And that's okay, because you're going to based on half the information that we get before moving forward, you have to take into account the factor of failure, because you don't have all the pieces, you don't have all the answers to be able to make the exact right decision. So you have to factor in a certain level of failure to any project that you do, and then tweak it and tweak it and tweak it. So then we've got Three of Gabriel. So it's prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So again, three creative cards, so a lot of inspiration and that kind of thing coming through. But again, prosperity, there's money, there's abundance, there's definitely, something that's coming through because you planned wisely. You did take some action, and I feel that you are, again, doing little bursts of action, even though it doesn't feel like a monumental time in December in getting things done. Your actions are actually moving forward as expected. So you also have the Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. This could be you, or it could be an energy around you, or it can just represent the situation that you can do anything right now, and you can go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So as I mentioned, I felt that you were going to be meeting some people that were just going to be, random happenstance, in a grocery line, or in a you're waiting for a bus, or whatever it is for you. It's just, it could even be just online. You go on to a site that you were curious about, or whatever. But, of course, be, mindful of what you reveal about yourself, and still maintaining some semblance of guard, because, everybody that is online obviously isn't able to operate in your best interest. So, but again, I still feel that there is an energy coming forward of you meeting people that are along your same mindset that will be able to help you down the road. I don't feel that they're helping you in the month of December, but down the road, that alliance is somebody who's very well connected. And again, they can help to connect you to where you need to be. So that is the month of December for you for December 2020, Libra. Please stay safe, and we'll see you in the new year, 2021.